Be the first game to showcase the fourth dimension. Thor will use the black character-coded peg. Werewolf will use black yellow. Silver Samurai will use yellow. Dr. Fate will use red. Katana will use red. Armband. Shadow King, have Dr. Fate use blue, and Shadow King pink. Pink for Marjonian. And rolling for initiative. Don't tell the tournaments that we're doing this. 7. That's now King Dino Rashogun Fate, possibly Ninja Uber Triad Noct. Oh dear. That's 8. They will be going first. King Thor is going to be placed. Kings I don't like to be on the elevated terrain. It'll be center right here, right in that zone peg. I don't think this needs to replace the zone peg. It's good, but you're going to open it and see King Thor in that square, so you don't need to open the... I suppose you might, because if you get here and there's someone over here, you'd want to open this anyway. But I suppose if there was another team other than... If another team found that, they would check the zone peg, and if it was blank, which it is, they'll see, then there's no other team except for that one character. And if there was a zone peg, even if you would know that it's another team other than the character in the master square for that zone. Let's make it crazy. Now, where is Team Yellow-Black, the compound primary team? I put my attack dog, put him right over here. Puts Team Yellow-Black in this zone. Good night. That's 7 zones. Someone throw an auto water bottle and bottle rocket run multi-rung barrel like bucket of water on that fire. That is the end. The dramatic conclusion for the placement of Team King Thor. Notice that the Silver Samurai didn't bother to check precisely where this werewolf was. He didn't go through, as he figured he was somewhere in here. The werewolf, at the beginning of the turn, werewolf is making a die roll to determine if that werewolf is a werewolf. The guy's scared pantless. 5. He does become a werewolf. Or it does become a werewolf. King Thor rolls for ghost tokens. So these are 2 characters with rolls. Thor does not get his ghost token removal. Not that King Thor would need it. Let's have the werewolf now turn to quick 11. He has 9 movement. We'll move around, find people for Thor to destroy, and then Thor shall destroy them. Let's have werewolf. Down here. It's 3. And you can see this zone. Check that. Nobody in there. Nobody in there. And you see this. That is part of this zone. Oops, sorry. Извиняйте, извиняюсь, фучанete. Похрю. He's in here now. Let's have a move. And here. These doors were foolishly left open. I'm going to punish them for that. I'm going to move 3, I have 9, move 6 more. And there. End of movement here, which puts me, and now see this zone. Check that. We found Silver Samurai. So now we can, oh boy, he's somewhere in this zone, which is these 3 of this row transposed down these columns. We've spotted him. Yeah. I already finished all the movement. He's down here now. Well, this decided to make the choice so I could have 1 movement left. It decided to make the choice to look before it actually completed the motion here. Oh. Well, look, maybe he's close by and I could just charge him for 1 from here. Let's check. Maybe. No, of course not. And we're going to check these squares. No. No. Oh my goodness, look at that. There's nobody there. That's Silver Samurai. There could be someone else. There could be some. Who did this? This only found Silver Samurais, but it could be. See now because there are 4 characters, it says to check, regardless, because it's only one per zone. These are these part of the zone? These are not part of the zone either. I'm gonna check these. Let me check this one already. That's the master square, and there was nobody in it. Checking whole zone. Got this guy checking whole zone. I found 1 guy, and I gotta search the whole bloody terrain for a sultry, sordid tip about a guy wearing a trench coat selling garbage pail kids on the down dirty level. The kitty lass. We're fine. We're good. There's no other characters that we need to be concerned with disembowel. Entrails can be quite perturbing. I don't deal with them. We found that guy. Let's check whatever else Werewolf can see from here. Can see this zone. Nobody's in there. Cannot see this zone. You can see that zone. Nobody's in there. Can also see these 3. Nobody's in there. Nope. That's all. So let's make the decision go back. Actually, this could keep on going this way. I'm going to decide to move 1 here to try and get into that labyrinth. And then have King Thor drop down and destroy Silver Samurai. You know what Silver Samurai is. Thor has a movement of 12. Hypersonic. This will be the first time hypersonic is used. He actually only has to... He's 3 high, so he does act, though Silver Samurai laterally is 2 away, he has to move a total of 3 to get down to him and 1 over. Okay, that's 3. Considered 3 movement. Either lateral or vertical, the largest is considered your movement. Which I'm the most. We're going to hypersonic. Sonic. Let's go and go here behind Silver Samurai, then head off here, and then maybe circle, or let's stay somewhere around the Hound so we can always be within range to attack things that the Hound finds. Maybe they should have, just in case King Thor doesn't kill Silver Samurai, the Silver Samurai with the acumen to cut people. I've got acumen. We're leaving that zone, dropping 3. And at this point, we'd be announcing a hypersonic attack. Beginning of the turn, werewolf roll. And at the beginning of the turn, the werewolf got it. Turned too quick. 11. That is what the card instructs. Obey the card! Moved 3 here. And checked. Then we moved another 6. We stopped 5. We looked over and found Silver Samurai. I'm trying to sneak. He's a bloody, perfidious, surreptitious, ensconced, Cetius-ass sneak thief. What does he say? He steals lives. That's what he steals. Then we finished the movement there. 1 over. And Thor is now making the hypersonic attack. 3 of his 12, which leaves still 9 more to go. I'm letting you know now, I'm attacking you. Hope you don't have super senses. You don't. 5. His power says that if the action total is, the attack total is 3 greater than the defense of the character, then you can attack again. As a free action or some such thing. I think that means I'd have to resolve the movement next to him in order to do that. It's not 3 higher likely. If it is, that'd be hilarious. It's 5 plus 12 equals 17. That's exactly what this needs to hit Silver Samurai. Does he have super senses? He does not. I hit you for... And I have probability control. That's not okay. He has leadership. Maybe there should have been the one next to, what's-his-face, some other character, but you're likely to bite it. 4. Now he's got super senses and stealth. Oh, we have a character with stealth now. Sure you're not a ninja? And that's we have 9 more. We're going to hypersonic away now. We made our attacks. Silver Samurai took his Asgardian lumps, and I'm going to move away 9 more now. That's 4 with that 9 here. We got 5 more. We can see this row now. I think the werewolf already checked that. There's nobody there anyhow. And we can see this now, which we could actually see before. We did not check that. Oh, there's Silver Samurai here, but there could still be someone else. We should check it. Yeah, we're gonna check it. I think we already checked a lot of these squares here. We don't need to check them again. lot of these squares were checked earlier when werewolf checked them in the process of checking this zone. Now we just need to check these again. Frame of reference separated from this one, fast and free. There's a world so much to see. I'll spin you through the galaxy. One with a curtain. Nope, just the one in the zone peg. This is the one Odin is occupied. Odin. King Thor. So we got 5 more. Let's go up here. It's 4 more after that. Check all of these. Check them. Nope. Nope. Go here. Allow this person to check these. No. So we have 3 more. Here. Which allows this person to check this one out. We should check this one first. Check that one. No. King Thor, Episonic, the rest is 9. After bludgeoning the Silver Samurai into colloidal silver shrapnel shard, incandescent cellular membrane permeating havoc, Saltic, Baltic, Fury, Laureate, nucleus havoc, wreaking cell lysing hydroxide bollocks. Stop now. Wait, Odin. We got black ones. We need to put. No, he's resting in a zone. Odin, which one are you here? In this one. Take this one out. Put this one in. Get on the good foot. Ow. There you go. Put that away for you. No one ever needs to see this. No. Not even your therapist. Not even Richard Coleman. No. He goes to click 2 at the end of the turn, or before he takes any damage. Announcing an attack on Odin. I get. Oh, he also has probability control. This might be a problem. Try and get hit a 19 with a 10. Got 2 chances, but so does he. That's a 6. That hits 16. That misses. Probability control that. That's even worse. That's a 4. That missed twice, and now we pushed to do that. But at least I've based you. You're not going anywhere. You're not the Juggernaut. You're not just going to walk away. I might even get stealth, even though I'm in your face. I might even get stealth. Team Lugnut. Team King Thor. Thor King. King Thor team. Team King Thor. At the beginning of the turn, we're going to roll for Thor, King Thor's ghost token removal. He does not get it. Now also Werewolf Full Moon. He does get it. Goes to click 11. And think that would... Oh, we also need to roll for Silver Samurai's stealth. He gets it. So the board will be turned around now. Let's conceal our characters and make ourselves decent. Turn the board around and let them make themselves decent. Right, Silver Samurai, where is he? He's here. Gonna remove his presence from the board. Oh, snap. It'd be funny if somehow, because of the stealth, Odin just can't find him and he's just taking him apart. How is he doing this? Put on your ghost suits. Let's have a toss. Turn the board around. Silver Samurai's stealth. We know we're not going to find him, but we could find Katana or someone else. Oh, is that him? So we got one. That's, what's his face? On the first square, if there's no one else in this zone. This might succumb to lunacy, errant, tumultuous, outrageous lunacy, and this will not be held responsible for what happens. There is too much archetypal preamble for that to occur. This will be exonerated for all of its crimes. I might drive a four-wheeler straight into the awning of some delicatessen conveying establishment. Your delicates will be soiled with motor oil and pulverized asphalt, and it will not be my fault. It will be this board's fault. It will not assume responsibility. In your dreams, this will be held accountable. Oh, good night. Why, sirs? Monsieur knows. You ask him. There's a litigious, intermediate, indefinite article clause regarding finding characters not long from an incipient frames of reference of not searching zones that are incipient searching zones. Finding a character without searching the other parts of that zone being incipient to finding that character. Which finding that character is incipient with this object madness. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Remember that dragon eye this gave you? You're going to need it back. I'm going to need you to stop licking things that are sharp compulsively. Do you remember that raccoon was jumping on that garbage dumpster? Always garbage dumpsters. Why can't it ever be a hair salon or like a rocket base? I'm a rocket man, burning out my celery stalks out here, alone. Then I think it's going to be a long, long time till touchdown finds me comes around again to find I'm not the turtle they think I am with wax. No, no, no. I'm a Crayola stock. Boll weevil, eating rancid lettuce out here, alone. Remembering around here is where all the characters are, but not Silver Samurai. He's too good to be seen. So I might be old, but I'm good. I've got the moves I've got the moves to set Scranton on fire. Oh, I've got the Scranton moves. Oh. I'm gonna hypersonic. I think I'll do more damage up close. Oh, I have an object right here. This might be it. I think he's a ranged combat character. I can move one, pick up that object. That'll be here, so I can move one here. Then I can move 4 over here. So a total of 5. We're not going to stop there. So now we picked up that object. We're going to announce an attack on Dr. Fate. So you were based with Silver Samurai. What? And I don't have to, so you can't, I don't have to tell you where he is, but just know you're next to him. You can't hypersonic without rolling breakaway. Fine, I'll roll breakaway. I'll probably get it. I got it. Ha ha. Take that, Silver Samurai. Grido na. Alright, so we went over here, picked that up, then we moved the other 4, that's 4, over here. And we're gonna attack you. Now I'm going to attack you. He still has that one, and he's got another one coming. I'm a god. 3 and 9, River of the Nile, Bollocks and Haberdashery. That is 9. That hits for 21. It's a 21. And let's see what he's got. He's got probability control. We're going to probability control that. He got the same roll again. He has energy shield deflection. Now he has movement attack, but it's too late. It's too late. He's just taken, it's what, 2 damage with that thing? Oh, it's 3. No, the heavy, ultra heavy is 3. That's 2 damage in addition to the damage he already has, and he has 6 damage. That's 8 damage. He has, oh, he can use toughness. He can use probability control and give people +1. So that's 8 damage without mitigation. He's probably gone. 6 is what it took to get him after he took 1 pushing. And it was not Pulse Wave. Let's see. After the action resolves, he's going to take Mystic's damage for attacking the mystical man. Now that he's dead, let's see, Thor maybe would like to check this square. So I would open. He has 12 attack, got 9, it's 21. 20 would be higher, 3 higher than 17, which means I can attack again as a free action after this action resolves. But I need to be next to someone. I think I just found my next victim. Time to clean house. So we checked in here already, so we're going to start from here. This is the square. You don't need other squares to check line of fire. And there's Katana. We found you. Look no further, fella. You found us. I'm going to end my movement here. Get a bit lower. I can fly, so for some reason that allows me to ignore people indoors. Indoors, indoors, indoors. But I'll take it. I'm going to end my movement here. And here comes the insanity. I'm going to make another close combat attack at close range. So that object is gone. So Thor was actually over here, not strangely designed, and then we moved here, and he found this board is slightly different than the game board. Notices now. Then we found Katana with 1 action token. It's right there. We would not necessarily know how many action tokens Katana has. This object is abated, depleted, exhausted, pulverized, destroyed, plunged into oblivion. We're going to end the movement, ignoring you for movement purposes because I can fly. That's your second token you get for this action, but not for the attack, of course. For just moving this turn. Now I'm going to make an attack as a free action. Regular attack. Oh, that was 5. Now I moved an additional 3. That's 9. 3, 8. That's 8. I could move another 4. I could have moved another 4 if this chose to be here. Next to you. I'm attacking you. That's 6. Does it hit? 12 and 6 is 18. You probably don't have 18. You have 17. I hit you, and that's for 6 damage. You have toughness. You take 5. Still might be enough. You have 6 clicks of life. Precisely. So you actually survived that. And she has a power that activates when she attacks the highest point character on the team. I have an action token. If I push, I'll die, but knowing Odin, knowing that he can eliminate tokens at the beginning of his turn, he'll probably get the next roll and then just pulverize me. Then he'd have to waste a turn, or then he could hypersonic off. He could begin the hypersonic here. Not sure if it's... Oh, now he takes a click of Mystic's damage. So that's the first damage that he'll take. That Mystic's damage would have come right before the free attack. So still same attack, but 1 less damage. So you would have instead taken 5 damage. You'd be here. So you would have had 5 damage and taken 4. Toughness, you had 6 damage, that gave you 5 damage, now you have 5 damage, that gave you 4. Alright, now I could afford to push once without killing itself, and maybe it will, though the exploit weakness may not help. If somebody can get you 1 damage, you'll get on a click. This suspects where you have impervious, then Katana can do more damage with that exploit weakness. Silver Samurai's nearby. This is not certain if he's nearby enough. Strategizing for the opposing team whilst Odin's turn is still occurring. Someone has been damaged. Werewolf gets +1 to speed, attack, and damage. Not range or defense. Your arms do not grow longer, but you become ravenous. I think he's around here. Alright, let's have him. So he gets clicked to click 11. If a character dies, let's have the opposing character take out their character pegs. So let's conceal ourselves. So he's stopped here. He's not in any zones, Odin. King Thor. Pardon my erroneous use of nomenclature. I'm a fool. Continuing. Turn the board. Let's conceal Katana. Don't want anyone to know what just happened. Except for everyone that does. Turn the board around. Let's have... So you remove your... Oh, wait, but now we know that you're... Well, you shouldn't be in this zone either. Let's take both of those out. Should have done that. Right. So now, gun. I suspect he's also in here. Yes, he was. I think that is all. Blue Moon. That is all. And Silver Samurai. Still has stealth. This turn is not over. So Silver Samurai. Turn the board around. King Thor may resume. Where's my Thor? There's my Thor. My Hannes. Not your Hannes. My Hannes. We look for the Blade of Vanity. We have a werewolf over here who wants to get around. So so we know Katana's up here. Blue Moon's gone. Blue Moon Faith Temple's gone. Probably working for Zeus, that ancillary spatula-waving, pencil-pushing, donkey-flipping, stool mongoloid. And Silver Samurai was adjacent to King Thor, which probably means he's somewhere up here. So let's have Werewolf come up here and finish him off. He's probably not going to go anywhere very quickly. Move here for 10. Oh, yeah. on the way. What do we say? I'm going to stop being in here. We can check it though. Should have checked that before making any moves. There's no one in there, not even this guy who should have been in there. And in here, no one in there either. It should have been this guy in there. Neglect. Oh, neglect. And we can see these. Let's check those. Now we can only see this one. When we get here, now we can see these. Take those two. That's 3. Oh no, we can be moving here instead. Same shtick. And then moving up, moving on up, moving to the east side. See here, nobody in there. Move here. Oh, we can all see that. Nobody in there. See these two. Here. From here, you can see this one and this one. No one in there. You can see here, see these 3. And from there we can see this one and this one. Yeah. The werewolves get around. Get around. He's not in. He's also in this zone. The yellow and black fairy over here. Check that. Checked it. No, wasn't it? Anything else? Can I see? See in here. We checked the zone already, so whatever it is we're going to see in there, we saw it. That is all for Team King Thor. Turn around. Now for their turn. The monsters. It was a monster rush. Katana has an attack power that allows Katana to use precision strike and steal energy. We're using that on the All-Father. Stealing your energy. Perhaps I don't have to take so much pushing damage after all. Or any pushing damage if this hits, which may be very unlikely. Katana is attacking. I get +1 to my attack roll. So that's 10 on your 18 or 19 now. I got 8 with doubles. This might deal knockback once again. You have once again managed to exceed my expectations for kicking powerful opponents, a stereotypically powerful opponents that this would not expect you to get the best of so quickly with such alacrity and acumen and grace. So that's 18. +1, 10, +8 hits 18. That got Odin. He has probability control. Odin is going to prob that. Why do you do this to me? Why do you do that? It'd be funny. That was a wonderful roll, and I have to do it again. Even better. Now the roll is 11. That's not doubles. It's higher. prophetically or on a psychological level in the way that one would use penetrating psychic blast or exploit weakness when someone does not have the power that eliminates or results in you gaining the advantage by evoking or using them. It is through pulling Spremnamen through hidden dimensions of the mortal world on your opponent. I'm going to put the Spremnam all over you. I'm going to use Steel Energy. I'm going to deal you 2 damage, which is going to deal the All-Father. You have Invincible that ignores half of the damage, so you get 1 damage. And now you're on a click with... you're taking damage. I like it. That's good to take damage. This is Katana. Katanas. Oh, Katana. Katana takes damage unless you're on the last click. That shouldn't... Nope, you had 1 more click to go, and now you heal and Steal Energy. You're back on the click that you are on. At the beginning of Team King Thor's, we're going to make his removal of ghost tokens just kept a Cartesian pushing it roll. Odin does not get it. He remains with those tokens. Werewolf by Night rolls for the full moon. He has shape change and remains on click 2. So that is that who's been thrashing me with the heel of their foot with such vigor and acumen? Puridona. Never seen feet move with such alacrity.
They haven't been hit that way since the great Surta incursion of Influcus and Raven.
Odin can see these 2 squares. Let's have him take a peek behind him in the midst of all this foot striking, or whichever part of Katana would be making contact with the All-Father in the process of striking the All-Father. Odin, the Neo All-Father, in the process of eliciting his flesh to transform to a state of destruction, no doubt transforming whoever it is that is transformed in their flesh to a state of destruction, in this way to a state in confrontation with or to which they betrayed by the flesh, the very fabric of which they consist, might respond to which by transforming themselves to a state in confrontation with, and by possibly both fortitude appending a heterogenic, insidious, odious, or otherwise objectionable power. Any action. Werewolf can see this square also. No. Can also see this square, that square, that square. See these squares. Odin shall clear. Right? No. Werewolf by Night can do something. Let's have him... I don't know where Silver Samurai is. Let's have him go see if Silver Samurai is available. With a movement like 6, who requires Anthan or Talthalamine? Doesn't have stealth on this click, and this is the second click. This believes he turns to click 2 at the end of the turn or before taking any damage. Recipient to that trait taking effect, full moon trait. Representing him, I've lost all the Nightmare Generator mathematical archetype, only calculable by Alan Turing, Turing Boom, Enigma Code Decodering, information exhibiting power has taken from me all cognition or nuanced faculties required to remain stealthy. I am wrecked, as they say. On the way there, he's going to be able to see all of these squares. Open them. Ah, Toka! What are those aliens from the Nostalgia Critic review of signs from the Balkans? Toka and Koksai, those all sound like vaguely Slavic words. Like Kok is a word, and I and Sa, Koksai. Koksi is in Bulgarian a phrase. And Tuka, as in Sala Tuka, they doshla sam presha ona gladnam yell. Yeah, what you gonna do with all those lingual, bilingual facets and lecture components? Look at that. trilingual, quadlingual, dodecingual, lingual, carving them off the bone of the psychological utility implement of domination bone. Yeah. I'll be able to see this zone. No one in that zone. This zone is of this row, starting here, from that end to here. These squares transposed along the vertical linear precedent of squares closer to those parts of the board. The parts of the board that consist of the translucent Greek firefly canopy, like square frames. Square frames. And we're going to be here now. We can see this zone. Oh, we've got Silver Samurai. You are up there. This will join you. I do join you now. Put my peg in there too. Now we're talking. Yeah. Now we search for the Silver Samurai. We have two more movement left. Started here. We moved 4. Now we have 2 more movement left. We have 6. Took 4 to get here. Well, we can only move 2 more. That would be here, not there. Probably prefer to make this cut, then this would have been able to, but this one here instead. Thus, we can go here. Limit to here. The limit be there of your geometrical negotiation of the lateral vertical precedence of your board. Also matrices, vertices, we have all the geometrical facets here. Choose wisely. Oh, he picked the right one! Now we search for the Silver Samurai. Let me start the search over here. This recalls he attacked Odin. Somewhere around here. He's not here. Let's commence the search elsewhere. Yeah. Going hard. Going long yard. We'd have to check the whole thing anyway. So. For display and demonstration. This shall do it wholeheartedly. Zone pegs. Zone pegs. There's Silver Samurai. Let's keep searching. The search for Spectre Red Ox Spectre continues. The Ocken Hush and Tuggen Spectacle. No one knows. Nobody knows how dry I am. Nobody knows how dry I am. Maybe I could get some fructoline into your blood point, into your body, chitinisti, eukaryotic, ephemeral spark of the divine, buried, truncheon, or buried fermentation chamber, crockpot, pressure cooker, barrel organic, gourd fruit pulpy, legal mind halting, drug, fuel poison, sugar poison, car fuel, sugar poison laden, ethanol laden, beverage is, if they're of a moderate and not exorbitant price. I've checked the consumer price index, so don't put any kind of retail service rendering perfidy on me. Yeah. If you were a skirt, that'll be okay. If you were an Asgardian god, I'd hire you anyway. I'd make sure you got to a tilted killed, so it would stain your flesh, make you look like a plaid madman, and you would get one band hammer from the Njorn. That was from the Njorn. Boom. I'd like to congratulate you on your Iron Hitter! It's a long distance. Boyo-sam, Yeo-sam, Dorkchuk. Boyo Yeo-sam, Dork, Doska, Toda Yeo. Boyo-sam, Toda Yeo, Sam, Kadai, Dorkchuk, Kadai, is a telephone. He's listening on a telephone, so that's something is mutual, so that Toka, they don't show you some pressure on a bottom yellow, Barzeloga. This is beautiful. This is Vichite. Vinehochite. Chikitika Nigo. Them niggas ain't gonna read no books. That's what that means in Serbo-Croatian. It'd be funny. Do they have a word for nigger in Serbo-Croatian? Oh dear. I think I'm gonna get sued by Chitati. Get sued. Get sued by the Irish nation. The Irish Republic would sue me with guns. This is the square werewolf is in. Keep that open. We have breached. Livid covet with levity. We know where Silver Samurai is. No one else in that whole zone. Cannot charge him, but I can move closer to him. Hopefully he won't escape. Keep in the middle, so he has to be based. He'll be based if he tries to move past this person. There. Moving 6 across the board, alacrity will do. We slip and slide past the ranges of perception, find your waist, and then we cut through you. That's Samurai. You Lord. Went up here, found Silver Samurai there. Where was he? He was here on the 4th square from that edge of that blocky terrain parallel to it. Then we went 2 more squares to the middle. That's your action token. Odin will clear. Can Odin outwit something? Oh, Odin found Katana. Katana, Vanna, Fofana, Fee, Fine, Mat it, wax it, cut it, cleave it, mold it, leave it, love it, squidge it, try to scratch it, carve it, mold it, scratch it, cleave it, believe it. We have outwit now. Yes, we do. I'm gonna outwit your attack power to steal energy. No more stealing energy for you. And I'm gonna do this. Fortunately now, I don't need it. And she has sidestep. I could pull a ninja, disappear. Odin clears, and that is the end of that turn. And we're going to announce now an attack against Odin. Mind control, which deals no damage, though may still yet be devastating. 11 on your 18. And he has probability control, though this suspects we're beyond Odin's range for probability control, and he can't see into the 4th dimension anyhow, so you can't thwart my probability control even if this was within Thor's range, which is 8. See a 6, like the 6th. 6 is usually the A6, usually meaning success. That's 9 in total. That hits a 20, which means this Odin is mine. Odin can't prob it. I'm in the 4th dimension. I'm a sneaky ball lightning suspended away from nearby objects and forces by obscure power to enter at the eye. Fractal smart PK placeholder, superconducting arc lightning, macro quantum refined skill, car stack, phantom, monster, phantom of the astral plane over here. Look at me. Alright. Your might is mine. This is the point where you say, now I control your character. And I'm now going to make a move with Thor. Outwit super senses, then had a move. Then now we're running, shotting. Oh, we could have pulse waved him. This suspects with a range of 8. That would have... I'm not sure he could be far enough away from the werewolf without attacking any of the other characters, any of the friendly characters. Pulse Wave attacks friendly characters also. Shape change. 4. Not... has a proclivity for saying that was close to 5, though this is not... However, uncertain if the die rolls increase incrementally in a way that parallels the numeral order of descent or ascension. Standard neurological precedent. Their die rolls are illustrious for being arbitrary, or emulating arbitrary results. Now we can attack. 4 and 6. That's 10. That hits a 21. That will likely end werewolf with 5 damage. No super senses. 3 is what it takes. Werewolf is down. Odin becomes unfriendly now. Silver Samurai. Odin is now based with Silver Samurai. Silver Samurai is still stealthed. If I attack Odin, then I will reveal my position, the position of Silver Samurai to Odin, and this stealth is cancelled. Attacking Odin, making an action to attack Odin. This will put Silver Samurai, this will result in the stealth being abated. This will result in Silver Samurai no longer making use of the stealth power until he rolls at the beginning of his next turn, or a turn incipient in which it's now, and separated from it by one of Thor's turns. Yeah. That's a critical miss. Silver Samurai. No probability control. No! And he pushed, and he that was a critical miss. We only had 1 damage before he was dead, so that kills Silver Samurai.
探し物を行くとしましょう。こりこでいつもだけいますよ。
No more fake Japanese for you. The board is turned around and informed that your werewolf has been defeated, or during the course of the attack, when the attack is completed, they would know and take their pegs off of the map. It's here, and now we will replace that with the peg for Thor. One of Thor's pegs. This is Thor. Only Thor in it. Thor here. Only Thor. Everybody else is gone. If there are 2 characters on the opposing team left, and this does not see any of them from here. Just can't see that square because I checked already that square by checking this zone. Where does one go? This has been mind controlled, and this is not certain where Shadow King is. Presumably Shadow King is in range, but he's not in this zone. He was in range to mind control this person when it was over here. We're an alcoholic. We blacked out and we're trying to figure out what the f*** happened? He might be in another dimension. How do you fight someone? He's going to have to come out eventually to actually confront me. Where was... if this recalls, Katana was here. If this does that, it can't... it could running shot at any point during its movement. If it cannot see the character it is targeting with that action of running shot at the beginning of the turn, which it cannot... Well, let's make a move action. Go here. Now we can see this zone. Check if Katana's in there. It says Katana isn't here, but that's wrong. Check if Katana's in there. No. Katana booked. Katana booked. She's somewhere. Alright, so we're over here now. Let's look around the corner. Maybe get away from Shadow King. Let's move to this corner. Move another 2. That's 3 movement in all. Now we can see these 2. There's Katana. Alright. We can also see all of these from... This is blocked. Let's look at all of those. Probably won't find anyone. It's a victual testing experience. It's the full ovine, full-bodied bouquet package. What, you want to fight about it? They don't have to stick around. No, Rita Miller. Millerfoot on stanza. They might want to call 1950 society back. They're going to ask for their jewelries and semi-astringent unguent potions. I'm going to get sued by beta-lactams. Lambin. I want to make a running shot now. I could do move 1. Katana's a ground character, so let's fly now. Can get away from all that bollocks. Yep. Shadow King, but he cannot fly. And a character, Shadow King, cannot attack people from the 4th dimension. He has to come out to attack people, which creates that problem of invincibility again. I can target him, I can fly in the astral plane, but not on the physical plane. And that presents a problem if he flies, which is what I'm about to do. I can see you, I can attack you, I'm going to fly 6 high. I'm going to go the maximum, and I'm going to use the 3 away, or maybe 4 away, and 6 away total. I have a range of 8, so I can attack you from there. Oh, let's pulse wave. I have pulse wave. But then I'll outwit you after that. Kuridona. The full sweet compliment package. The gamut of the Halemashmenka Halemot, the gamut of the Olives and Mille Academiacas and Fudasache. We're elevating and announcing. Now we're elevating and announcing an attack on Katana. Thor took a move action to go here. Does not find anyone. Moves 3, but somehow ends up over here. Then finds Katana. There. And then flies 6 high. Running shots. We could pulse wave. I went 6 high. Pulse waving now. No, not pulse waving. Regular attacking you. Hope you're ready for the planopy I keep in my armoire. Repertoire squash slot. That's a 3. I'd be surprised if that hit something. 11 plus 3 is 14. She has 16 defense. Odin missed. Odin missed Katana. Incipient to the weakness, being struck by weakness, man. Curious. Oh my goodness, no. could have rolled at the beginning of the turn. That is the end of King Thor's turn. Oh, we can outwit something. Let's, You cannot attack this person. You don't have any range. You cannot attack this person with your attack power because Thor is flying now. We're going to outwit your sidesteps. You're not going to meander anywhere. Though this has to be in range of Shadow King, and this cannot see him. We have to guess where Shadow King is in order to attack him with Pulse Wave. I'm going to guess that Katana is still here. And there's Katana. Just going to see on diagonal here. We'll check this zone in a moment. Check all these. Won't check these because they're part of this zone, and this will check that one. And this one. Only Thor in there. Only me. Only. We're going to roll at the beginning of the turn. We're going to roll Ghost Token Removal. Does not get it. I'm not getting his rolls today. But he can take another action. We can outwit and attack Katana. Let's try to hit something this time. Let's descend 2. And we're within 4. We can see we're going to descend 2. At this point, this would ask if are there any other of your characters in stealth or in another dimension that are within 4 squares of the character who is now flying 4 off the ground. If necessary, the other player will request that the board be turned around. He will recommence. This is the only character within 4 squares of Thor, and Thor is now commencing to attack. Found Katana where you'd expect. Flew 2 down, and now we're pulse waving. That's better. A 7. 7 plus 11. No longer perplexed down by the Shadow King. Equals 18. That hits your 16 for 5 damage. No defenses. That ends Katana. Ends her vaguely implement of domination, wielding feudal lordship like trenchant samurai skill powers. All hail the Bollocks. And thus now we know that Shadow King is not within 4 squares of Thor. We can commence the search elsewhere.
Good. Good.
I've got 7. 7, that hits 18. We got him. King Thor no longer has probability control, and if King Thor does have probability control, King Thor cannot probability control people from attacking him from Übertried Hur or Übertried Nacht unless he has the deity keyword and enhanced vision so that he can see. Or he's Odin. This would give that power to Odin with his all-seeing eye, but King Thor is not Odin. For now, this says he shall not prob it. If he has prob, and he doesn't. Mind control. Now we play the venerable game. We've announced that we've successfully hit King Thor. Turn the board around. We seek out that character. Now this is during Thor's turn.
Ozzy Osbourne narrate his special move. He's going to pick a square. Think you can go there? Think you can? Sharon! I need to know if you can go here.
What is it, Ozzy?
Don't even call me Ozzy Osbourne. My name's not Ozzy Osbourne. My name's Ozzy Osbourne.
Have it go. Thor doesn't know where Shadow King is. We want to get further away from Shadow King. This is going to leap around here. Maybe if he loses that, or by ancillary, redundant, or erroneous means, that is the choice this person has made. Respect the obelisk. Plan B, respect the obelisk.
Is that it? Is my run here completed?
Yes, Osborne. Turn the board around.
Opposing characters, the one that King Thor's going to remove his bloody zone tokens. Put the zone here. Who's in this zone now? Got me bending down with games here.
Ossie, you're not meant to be doing this.
Sharon, I told you to. I don't want anything to do with that, so stop calling me that. And I know this, but no one else will do it.
I'll do it.
Oh, now who's says
See, in any other zones. Let's check everything that Thor can see now. He's over here. See this. No one there. Check this. Turn the board around.
You go with this again. No wonder it's a bloody wombat. You can't keep a wombat with this thing.
A wombat?
Yeah.
Is it because of your aversion to bats?
I'm talking about the bats, and it's making me batty.
Alright, he only needed one, because he took out all the rest of the team. He just needed Shadow King's victory points, and Shadow King is less than 150 points.
Oh, whatever it is he win or not, it's sequestered here in this den of insanity. I just want to go home. There's the exit in here. And you brought my wife here. It's really. I find this a very disturbing breach of privacy. You just kidnap people here. Sharon!
Oh dear. How did you get here? I didn't summon you here.
Well, somebody did. The people don't just teleport out of the ether of nowhere. Somebody's got to be doing it.
Thor is the winner by victory points and Uber Triad knocked power.
Oh, praise the good, hallelujah.